Dr. Butterfly sounds skeptical.
Oh my god, he did it! Send this penguin to medical school!
Not back to Antarctica, or perhaps Argentina. Or the Falklands.
Madagascar!
Madagascar! Madagascar Medical School.
There are a couple of varieties of warm weather penguins.
How warm weather are we talking though?
Fairy penguins in South Africa.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember I was traveling down in the States many years ago, and I went through San Francisco and San Diego and Portland and Las Vegas, and I went to the zoos in all of those places, and they all had different varieties of penguins. In those are not so sort of Portland, but like San Diego and San Francisco and Las Vegas are all very warm places. It turns out that a lot of animals that are like cold weather animals are actually not like, they're actually like, we're fine not being cold all the time. As long as they have like water, like a pool or something that they can hang out in and cool off. Then yeah, a lot of like it's like polar bears they'll often have they'll have polar bears in zoos in warm climates, but as long as they have some water that they can cool off in, they're actually like fine. Polar bears are like, yeah, not being in blizzards is actually great. I mean, yeah, we can survive.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'll still eat a guy.
You know what? Good for him.
my favorite thing was this was actually I went with my family to Hawaii 10 years ago or so, but we went to a zoo there, and they had Galapagos turtles, and my favorite thing was they're giant turtles, and they would put out their food. They'd like put a pile of food out. Bus stop.
Hey.
They would put like a big pile of carrots and veggies and different things, and they would put different piles around. And a Galapagos turtle, their shells are really big, obviously, but really big like in comparison to like they hang out quite far over their body.
Okay.
And so there'd be like a pile of food, and like 3 or 4 turtles would come in to get this food, and you could imagine, this didn't happen when I was watching, but you could imagine they could get into a situation where 4 turtles come in, their shells all interlock, and none of them could actually reach the food.
Right, because they're all bumping into each other. Yeah.
They're all just pushing each other's shells away, but none of them could actually reach far enough into the middle to get the food.
I mean, at that point, I wonder if there's there's some sort of like signal, like you give off there's like a hormone or something where it's like, wait, you can't get in first, or if you're gonna like try to like swipe somebody away or something, depending on I guess the aggressiveness of a turtle.
Yeah. I guess sorry, it would be tortoises, not turtles. But I did also see. I was staying at a bed and breakfast one time that was right by a farm, and they had pigs, and they were like, hey, if you've got any food scraps, feel free to just throw them into the pig pen. They love it. And so the pigs were all, it was like in the morning, and the pigs were all hanging out in their little house or whatever. And we threw a bucket of compost in, and they got so excited. What happened is the first 2 pigs got so excited they both tried to get out the door of their little house, jammed themselves together in the door, and then about a dozen other pigs crawled over top of these 2 pigs stuck in the door.
Great.
And then finally the 2 pigs that were in the front but jammed themselves in the door got themselves unjammed and came out. It was there's some metaphor there for life.